It's small, it's plastic, and it makes one tiny click that somehow feels permanent. No countdown, no undo button. Once it's tightened, that decision has been made for you. You've definitely used one, probably trusted it immediately, and maybe even felt a strange sense of confidence after hearing that sound. But for something so common, so reliable, and so weirdly powerful, almost nobody ever asks where it actually came from. I'm Professor Everything, and today we'll be answering the question, who invented the zip tie? Right here on Explaining Everything. Before zip ties existed, wiring jobs were miserable. Back in the 1950s, especially in aircraft manufacturing, workers had to bundle massive amounts of wire by hand-tying wax-coated nylon cords, one knot at a time, over and over. Imagine tying hundreds of tiny shoelaces inside a metal tube while everything pokes you back. It was slow, it was painful, and it was wildly inefficient. And this is where our hero enters the story, not with dramatic music, but with frustration. In 1956, an engineer named Morris C. Logan was working for an electrical company called Thomas & Betts. During a visit to a Boeing aircraft plant, he saw workers struggling with these wiring bundles and had a perfectly human reaction. This is ridiculous. Logan didn't want a flashy invention. He didn't want fame. He just wanted people to stop tying knots all day like they were trapped in a sailor cosplay convention. So he went back to work with a simple goal: make something faster, cleaner, and easier than tying cords. After a couple years of experimenting, Logan came up with something beautifully simple: a flexible strip, tiny teeth, a locking head. Pull it tight, and it stays tight. In 1958, Logan officially patented the invention under the name tie wrap. It was made of nylon and used a ratcheting mechanism that allowed movement in only one direction. Once you pulled it through and heard that little click, it was done. No knots, no slipping, no second chances. And that click? That wasn't just satisfying. It was engineering doing exactly what it was supposed to do. Thomas & Betts began manufacturing the tie wrap for industrial wiring, especially in aerospace and electrical applications. It solved the problem instantly. Faster installation, cleaner bundles, fewer angry workers questioning their career choices. Nobody involved thought they were changing the world. They just knew one thing: this worked. Here's why the zip tie design is so brilliant. It doesn't ask you to think. There's no learning curve, no wrong way to use it. The object politely guides you towards success, like, go ahead, pull it, you know you want to. The angled teeth on the strap catch onto a small internal pawl inside the head. That pawl flexes just enough to allow tightening, but locks immediately if you try to go backward. That's it. That's the whole trick. And somehow, that tiny mechanical decision turned the zip tie into one of the most reliable fasteners ever made. No screws, no glue, just geometry saying, absolutely not. It's the kind of design that feels obvious after someone invents it, which is the sign of a truly great idea. Morris C. Logan didn't over-engineer it. He didn't complicate it. He trusted simplicity, and simplicity won. What's funny is that the zip tie never tried to be iconic. it didn't get a marketing campaign. It didn't get flashy colors at first. It didn't even get a cool name. Cable tie sounds like something you buy while sighing, and yet people instantly loved it. Why? Because it never betrayed them. You pull it tight, and it commits. No loosening, no drama, just pure loyalty in plastic form. The original tie wrap eventually inspired countless variations, manufacturers, and designs, but they all trace back to that same 1958 invention. A solution built for aircraft wiring somehow became one of the most universally recognized tools on the planet. All because one engineer got tired of knots. So, who invented the zip tie? The answer is Morris C. Logan, an engineer at Thomas & Betts. He didn't set out to make history. He didn't dream of fame or fortune. He just wanted a simple, reliable way to get rid of knots. It represents decades of thoughtful engineering, problem solving, and the kind of human ingenuity that turns everyday frustration into something elegant, useful, and oddly satisfying. The next time you hear that satisfying little click, pause for a moment. That sound isn't just a zip tie locking in place. It's a tiny celebration of simplicity done right. And let's be honest, not many inventions can make you feel this powerful with one pull of a plastic strip. Not bad at all for a strip of plastic. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the story of zip ties, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tell us your creative ways of using them. Also, if you have suggestions for our next video, feel free to share them in the comments below. We'll be sure to give you an acknowledgement for your contribution. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our other bingeable channels. Thank you for tuning in, and join us next time here in the channel that answers all the why, what, who, where, and how questions you've always wondered about, here on Explaining Everything.